Good morning, Patriots. I'm Tom. Today is Friday, November 17th, and here are your morning announcements. Students, help the German Club and Honor Society support the local food bank, the Angel Tree, and the International Justice Mission. You can help by buying chocolate-filled advent calendars to count down December. Buy them for your teachers, your friends, family, and anyone you know who likes chocolate. The calendars cost $5 each. See any German Club or Honor Society member to buy some, or come to room 121 or room 123. Staff, you can also email Frau Trice or Frau Montalbein with your room number and quantity, and we will deliver them to your room. Warm up to winter with a bit of chocolate every day. 12th graders, Jostens is coming for the class ring orders on Monday, November 20th during all 4 lunches in the cafeteria. The fall performances of Jekyll and Hyde and The Castle will open tonight and will be shown at 8 o'clock p.m. and tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. on Sunday. The general admission cost is $10 per person. We hope to see you there. And now here's the chemistry club with the final chemistry demo.
Hello, I'm Caleb. This is some dish soap in this graduated cylinder, and we have some hydrogen peroxide here. And let's pour this in. Alright, so now that's in there, properly mixed up. And this is a catalyst, and now let's see what happens.
In this week's Patriot Report, we will be interviewing the boys cross-country team.
I was running from 400 meters to go to the finish line to meet the guys, and they had passed me with 400 to go.
When you could hear our Coach Lorenzoni yelling from the side, he's like, if you pass 3 more people, then you can win this. All it takes is passing 3 people.
But I was actually running down the field with my hands in the air, just with the feeling that they did everything we asked. And we got to the paddock, and we had we had to wait 20 minutes before we knew if they won or not.
Here we go. Yeah!
It was the best feeling in the world, and I had never felt so emotional, and I had never felt such a strong sense of joy and accomplishment when we found out.
We were just standing around, and we had heard over, I think, Twitter, and so we found out there first, and in the middle of the awards, they're just calling out individuals, and we just freaked out. It was insane.
Well, we bonded by all having the same mentality of being committed and dedicated.
Yeah, so actually it's a commitment to excellence, and it's just something that goes through our minds every day, knowing that if we want to be great and win states, we've got to commit to excellence and do all the right things.
We knew we could be pretty darn good this season just because of how much the team had progressed over the course of last school year. And a way we saw that really was in the fact that we had, over the course of the whole year, we had 20 boys break 5 minutes in the mile.
Right at the beginning, actually, over summer, we go to a camp at Grays Mountain Lodge, and from then on, it was let's win states this year. We have the talent.
Well, they tried to instill an attitude of reaching for exceptionalism and not being satisfied with mediocre standards. They reminded us every day to go to try to do more than we ever thought that we could do. And
It's stuff like discipline, communication, positivity is a huge one, honesty, and that's honesty with themselves and honesty with their teammates, but more just like honesty in trying to learn from their past experiences. That's a huge thing. Looking forward in a positive way, belief, and that's the one that we really had this year, was a belief not only in themselves but in their team, and as Mark said, in their coaches, which is huge. That makes me feel good, obviously. And then just courage too. It's a sport where you have to put yourself out there, and they did that. We talked at the beginning of the season about winning a state title, and as Mark said, most people would have laughed at that if they had heard that, but they put themselves out there. They did everything we asked. They bought into those principles, and it's a special team. Yeah, I get emotional thinking about it, actually. So.
Like, I think if you ask like most people on the team, they'll tell you the same thing. Like, we're just all so close knit, such a family. I think that's just what made it easier, made it different.
I think it's just we're lucky to have this group of leaders like Mark. You heard him talk in this interview how amazing of a leader he is. I mean, from Josh Farr, Nicholas Gardella, John McDaniel, Justin Fabrizio, the seniors we have, to Cutter, who moved from Florida, and then the sophomore, freshman we have that are so bought in. It's just we're lucky to have this group.
This is a Ryan Little production.